Hey guys, this is AdrenniaWoW coming out with my first leveling video. Here's my creation of my new Paladin. She is going to be a female. I want to be a little different from having a male character as Dorotheus, and for those of you who think it's being faggish for guys to play female characters, that's pretty immature and pointless for you to say. So here we go. I'm starting off with my interface options, and I'm going to get, just so I don't have to do this later, and set up my interface bars. So here I am in Sunstrider Isle, pick up the first quest. You're going to have to kill about 8 mana worms. Here's a close-up shot of the mana worm. That looked pretty cool. I like how Blizzard created the Sunstrider Isle Blood Elf starting zone. What I do from levels 1 to 3 is I work on the level 1 quest. Levels 1 to 2 should take less than 2 minutes just by grinding from these 8 mana worms. But then I also grind, probably kill maybe a little more than I did for the quest to get to level 1. I grind my way up to level 3. So I'm that much closer to level 6 to leave this part of the beta starting zone. Here's my level 3 ding. Finishing off this mana worm. As I said, I grinded my way up. So I'm going to save this quest to hand in to get some starting bars of experience. And right there's my ding. And I'm going to go hand that quest in and begin collecting more of them. And when I do my quests, I do them in chunks, and by chunks I mean I complete 2 or 3 quests and then I hand them all in and I get a nice sum of money from them. But it also depends on your level of the quests and a good amount of XP, so it definitely goes a lot faster, in my opinion, than doing questing one by one. Every class of every race and of every faction has this quest where they have to go talk to their trainer. You don't gain much XP. If you want and you have a few copper or whatever from killing those first few mobs from the quest to kill the mana worms, I suppose you can buy a skill. But for myself, I buy all my skills at level 6 because you get a lot of your basic skills that you'll be seeing and possibly be using throughout levels 1 to 80. So now I got 2 more quests. I have to use the Arcane Torrent racial ability on these mana worms, and I have to collect 6 Arcane Silvers. So again, it's pretty much a repeat of the first quest for collecting Arcane Silvers. Once I completed the Arcane Torrent and Arcane Silver quest of the mana worms, I started working my way towards the Springpaw Lynxes to collect the Lynx Collars for one of the other quest givers in the starting zone. These guys are easy to defeat. They don't have any other special abilities, obviously, since Blizzard wants you to start beginning to learn how to play your class in these starting zones. Right here I'm running up to the Shrine of Dathramar. All you have to do is right click the shining gold palette, whatever you want to call it. You don't even have to bother to read it. I guess you can if you want more storyline. And here I am collecting items for Solomon's belongings. There's 3 of them scattered around Sunstrider Isle. Here I am making my way towards Solomon's Scrying Orb for the Solomon's Belonging quest, but I'm also clearing a few of the trents, a little more than I have to, I guess, to make my way there just to get some extra XP. And I believe this kills my level 4 ding, but I want to let you guys know, whenever you do see like me level up in a video, most likely I'm not going to be telling you what level that is because I'm trying to explain other things, or it just gets really confusing with the amount of slides. So there I am collecting the orb, so I have 2 out of 3 of Solomon's belongings, and here I am gathering his book. It's pretty much right underneath a green crystal. Now this clip is going to be showing me again in speed up times 2. I'm going to be using that effect a lot, handing in about 4 or 5 quests, and I think I'm level 4 at this point, so I really do get a lot of XP. It pretty much levels me up to 5. Just grind a bit or work on quests to hit level 5 very soon after. And if you want, you can sell some of the loot you've received off the mana worms and Lynx Paws and go repair, but obviously it's not going to be needed unless you died right here at the building I just walked through. And you'll also get some low-level gear. Here I am accepting the quest Aggression, as I mentioned earlier, and I actually get my first one-handed sword which I'll be using for protection as tanking, because protection paladins and warriors require short swords and shields. For this quest, you need to kill like 7 out of 7 tenders, and then there's feral tenders, I believe. So I handed in right here, I dinged, and now I'm accepting another quest called Fenderland the Banished. You have to go north of where you handed in that quest. You got to kill these guys right here, the ghostly figures. They give an okay amount of XP. You have to kill 8 of them, and you have to kill 2 of the darkened arcane guys, and 1 out of the 2 should drop a quest actually. So the quest is in a little shard, so right click the shard, accept the quest, and you can hand it back in along with the Fenderland the Banished quest and get a good amount of XP, and should be close to be level 6. Here's the loot, and right clicking it and accept. Fenderland the Banished, I think that's how I pronounce the name, is at the top of this area right here, and he's kneeling in the center, so he's pretty noticeable. What I usually do is take out one of the ads. There's either 3 or 4 ads, and then I try to pull him and not gain aggro from the other ads, just so I can get this quest done quicker and not make it as much as a hassle. He has an ability called Mind Flay, and I actually use our racial ability Arcane Torrent just so I won't take any extra damage, which silences him. Right here you're probably wondering what I'm doing. There's actually an achievement you can get here called Going Down. You can do it anywhere. I got it on another character I made. What you have to do is fall 65 yards without dying. I did not get it there. There is a platform with a certain height range that you can achieve it, so if you want an easy achievement, try doing it there. And here I am with my sword and shield. Looks pretty cool. And now I'm accepting my quest aiding the Outrunners, and I have to hand in the other quest I got from looting the darkened arcane guys. And here I am repairing too. About bag space, you should also get the Magister's bag. It's a little 4-slot bag from one of the quests, so that can help you out a bit from enemy loot and saving extra bag space for quest loot. Here I am turning in the quest aiding the Outrunners. Just follow your way out of Sunstrider Isle. You're gonna have to walk up some yards. There I am pointing to the dead Outrunner. Get 110 XP, turn back, and now you have to make your way to Silvermoon City. And for quest rewards, you can choose between 5 like mana water and 5 apples. And here is my level 6 ding. So I'm in Falconwing Square, and I chose the apples. So guys, thanks for watching my first leveling video of Adrennia. Just be sure to comment, rate, and subscribe. Later.